Tower Battles is a very sweaty and tense mode that everybody has played at least once. Versus. So why not make a challenge on it? I'm gonna play versus, but every game I can't use the same towers as the previous game. For my loadout, I chose a fairly balanced setup, but I also added Anarchist, a PvP specialized tower that can send bots and more. Starting off, I farmed for the first 3 waves. I then got 2 shotgunners down to start up my defenses. I noticed he had an Anarchist too, so to help with any leaks from the bots, I placed down a graveyard. I then chose to Uno reverse him with an Anarchist of my own. Look at him, he's so scared he's not even looking at the bot. Boss wave was coming up, but my defense was good enough, at the moment anyway, so I started saving my money. For what, you may ask? Well, it is courtesy to spam boss 1 in tower battles as a form of respect. See, he's spamming bosses too. How nice. To help fund the bosses, I sold my farms, so it was all or nothing right now. Noticing he's going all out on offense, I settle on reinforcing my defense. I almost forgot hiddens exist, but graveyard came in clutch. The guy was clearly shocked at my strategy of selling farms, evident by how he has not moved a single inch since the game has started. The victory was finally secured, with the bosses reaching his base. That was quite easy, though losing farm is already a big disadvantage for me. For my next setup, I came up with this loadout. I figured using Twitter was a good idea, since it does give money, but it's nothing in comparison to farm. Jumping in, I knew I had to choose a short range map, as they are more vulnerable to sending. Luckily, my enemy chose to vote the shortest map too. I wonder why. I started by placing Tweeter to try and get the income upgrade on level 3. My enemy was using Tweeter also. I considered reporting him for stream sniping, but I decided to give him mercy, knowing how often reports lead to things like bans. After getting level 3 Tweeter, I saved for Aviator, as it is one of the most cost efficient towers, in my opinion. My enemy opted for Fragger, whilst I saved for a level 2 Aviator. Noticing I have no hidden detection, I place a level 2 patrol down as well. The boss wave goes smoothly, but now the real game begins. I spam donate boss 1s to his spawn, and he does too to mine. Due to both of us lacking farms, it's really down to this wave. Figuring I spam patrols and aviators to help clear the rush. Although not effective, it's good enough where I'm at an advantage. I get the dub. For my third and last setup, I included Huntsman, an exclusive tower obtained by winning a tournament. Do you know what's not exclusive, free, and only takes a few seconds? That subscribe button. I thought Huntsman was overpowered for economy, but after definitely not losing 3 times in a row, I tried 3v3 instead. I placed down Elf, a cheap explosive tower. My one teammate farmed whilst the other guy placed down a sniper. The enemy on the other hand also had 1 farmer and 2 defenders. The waves were going by quite smoothly with our good tower synergy. Things started looking rough though, but luckily I had just enough for Huntsman at the time. The enemies on the other hand had an Anarchist. Our teammate even thought the enemies were hacking because of our HP going down due to one of Anarchist's abilities. I sent in only 2 boss 1s, which looking back was probably not the best idea against 3 people. Our defense was starting to struggle, but the farmers started placing towers. That was okay for now. The bosses I sent in made it pretty far, but it was not enough to push through sadly. The rest of the waves went pretty smoothly until the boss 2 wave. We did just fine, but I noticed the enemies were struggling. Hoping my teammates would send zombies with me, I started sending. Of course the good teammates they are. They listened! Yeah. They placed a commando, which was pretty bad for us, but I kept sending anyway. As the zombies were finally getting close, of course they had to place a Z. At this point, I've spent so much sending, I only had 2 towers with no upgrades, and it was already more than halfway through the game. Both sides were reinforcing their defense until the hidden boss arrived. Without even having to send zombies, their defense was being clapped. Due to the hidden boss's speed and health, it pushed through until finally we got the dub. Honestly surprised we won with my small contribution there, but it is what it is. Subscribe. If not, tell me why in the comments so I can keep improving my videos, and thanks for watching. Bye.